Hello, everybody. Before we get started with the interview, if you are here to get a first glimpse at Mongopsy's role in Project Singularity, you are in the wrong place because this was announced the day after my interview with him. So just be warned. Good morning, everybody. Today we have the interview with Mongopsy. So let's get into this. Hello, hello.
Yeah, hello.
Nice to finally meet you.
Nice to finally meet you too.
All right, I'm gonna turn my camera on real quick. Don't be too scared of what you see.
Oh, I won't scream.
Oh, is it just not gonna work? Great time. Oh, there we go.
Oh, what's up, bro?
Ugh.
Hello.
God, I cannot stare at myself. I hate how this looks.
You're wearing, you're wearing a crown.
Well, originally I wanted to go with a masquerade mask. Um,
Oh, I see.
but some people said there's too much sexual connotation to it, and it's like, look, I'm not trying to be a sex icon, so.
All right. Well, you know, it's fair enough, I guess. I mean, me personally.
Each to their own. So, I guess to start us off, can you introduce yourself?
I'm uh, I'm Mongopsy. I make music. I mean, I guess you probably have seen my music before or listened to it or I don't know. I suppose most of the people watching your video probably wouldn't have heard of me. I'm not a very
I mean, to be
large
honest, I'm
YouTuber.
sitting at a fat 2 subscribers, so
That's incredible.
I don't think it's too hard to change their opinions on that.
Uh, well, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I don't think there's much else to say other than, I make music. A
And would you
musician.
call hmm?
Oh, a musician.
Hmm. And would you call this closer to like a hobby, a job, side project?
I actually wouldn't know what to call it. Being honest, I'm making like a little income from it, but I don't right now. There's not a need in my life for me to be making a large income to support myself. So I wouldn't exactly call it a job. And I do like making music, which is why I do it in the first place. So it's kind of a hobby. So I guess it's kind of a mix of both.
Okay. I do notice that you try to get a video out every week.
Yeah, yeah. I, it's self-imposed. I know that, yeah, if I don't post at the end of the week, it's gonna be easier for me to just not post.
No,
I'm not
I
very
feel ya.
disciplined.
It's so easy to just
Yeah,
lose track of hobbies just because I didn't do it for consistently.
yeah. It's, yeah. I did that once, and then I didn't post for like 3 months straight. So,
Now to the important questions. I see that you have a
all
history
right.
of making a lot of like captions or like the titles of your videos Minecraft themed. I assume that means you have a history of playing Minecraft.
Minecraft themed. They're actually not.
Well, I remember seeing one video that was titled, "Do you think that this sounds like an ice village or something along those lines?"
Oh yeah. I did make a few. Let me look back. I have. Yeah, I know which one you're referencing. Um, does this would this fit in ice biome in Minecraft?
That's it. And
Yeah,
I'm
and I
pretty
think I
sure you
also
mentioned
made.
it once or twice in just like the closed captions.
Yeah. I did play Minecraft for a very long time. Like when I was younger, with my siblings, we would
Hmm.
have the Xbox 360 and we'd play it on like the TV split screen. We'd build
Oh,
like
the good
rainbow
old
castles
days.
out of wood. Yeah, the good old days. I mean, I play Minecraft from time to time, but it's like once every few months, maybe with like friends or something like that. But
The classic two
I
week
mean,
Minecraft phase.
yep.
I just set up a server with some friends because we were doing create aeronautics, and we didn't even make it to the actual aeronautics.
Oh
We
wow.
quit before then. Like officially, we've only stopped playing for like a week, but I feel like that's long enough to know we're not getting back into it.
Yeah. The 2 week Minecraft phase is over. It's
Yeah.
gone.
So how did you realize that like making this music is something that you do enjoy?
Well, that's an actually really good question. Ever since I was like very young, my family has always been very musically inclined. I've always like grown
Hmm.
up around music and like my all my siblings play instruments. I have a sister who or my older sister plays the piano.
Oh
My
wow.
twin sister plays the violin. I have an older brother who also plays the violin. My dad plays the guitar, stuff like that. So I've always kind of grown up around music, but the reason I started posting and, like making music in like this way was actually because of this song that I heard, and I shed like a single tear when I listened to it for like the second time. It's the Merry-Go-Round of Life from it's a Studio Ghibli soundtrack. It's from Howl's Moving Castle. And oh my God, it was so beautiful. I can't lie. And I was like, damn. And so I kind of looked into it and I found, you probably know, Zolly making music and kind of recording his FL Studio project. And I'm like, I never thought about that. So I tried to make music that I wanted to make inspired by those kinds of artists that I liked, just in his format.
Okay. I should admit to you that I am actually not musically inclined at all. So like looking at your music, it's like yeah, I can tell that there's like a lot of passion in there, but like I couldn't begin to like replicate or even like um, explain any of it.
Yeah, I've uh, I've heard that my music is very emotional, I guess, to a lot of people. And I'm like, I'm really glad because I've always wanted to like have people feel things from listening to my music. And I guess it makes me happy to hear that it does do that for people.
Yeah, well, I actually listened to the whole playlist that you had. I was gonna say I listened to all your music, but then I realized not all your music is in said playlist. Literally like 20 minutes before we started this stream or this
Oh,
interview. Um,
really?
yeah,
Oh,
I played it. I was playing some games with my friends the other night, and I just listened to the whole thing. And even in like the earlier pieces of music, it's like I can tell that there's so much like care put into this music, which I'm shocked given that
oh,
you are able to post a new piece every week.
yeah, it's wow. You really listened to my whole wow,
I listened to the
that's
whole playlist.
crazy.
I want to say I listened to all your music, but then I realized all your music isn't there, so I can't have the right of
Really,
saying
it
that yet.
isn't?
No, first of all, there's two videos unlisted there, but I looked. There's you have 62 videos on no six. It was an odd number, maybe 61, 63
As of
videos
right
on
now, I
your
have
account.
66.
Okay, maybe some of that's unlisted. I don't know.
Maybe.
Because I thought it was an odd number, but on your playlist that says all music, it's 57.
Wow. What? Really? Oh, you're right.
But
What? I wonder which ones I'm missing.
on the bottom it says two unavailable videos are hidden as well. So of that
Oh,
57, I can only view 55.
oh wow. Oh, oh, those aren't. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I realize which one. Okay, yeah. Those two are not music videos, actually,
Okay,
which is why they're unlisted. I think one of them is me playing Beat Saber. It was like the very first video I posted on this channel.
the good shit. But yeah, I listened to it, which is actually something I do need to talk to you about because I might make a short of my gameplay. But your music is behind every single scene
What?
except like one.
I mean, it's fine if you use them.
Sounds good. Um, oh, where was I in the list? What motivates you to keep making music?
That's yeah. So honestly, at first it was just kind of like it was pretty much only the fact that I really enjoyed making music and that maybe one day I'd be able to, make a living off of it, my passion, right? And then like
Hmm.
as time went on and then more people started like in my comment section or when I started a Discord server, they'd be like, "Oh, your music is so good. I can't wait to hear the next one." Or like, "Oh, your music it makes me feel this way. Make it like help me through hard times, you know?" And I was like, "Wow, that's probably my biggest reason right now is there are people who genuinely enjoy my art and it's very motivating to know that there are people who like look forward to it every single week."
Hmm. You hear that, Mongosai fans? It's you that's driving him.
Yeah. I like sit down and like go through every single comment there is on my channel.
So, um, what exactly is your creative process? As I've personally made a couple of, we can call it creative works, and it's like, it's very clear that you go, maybe not go into this, but it's very clear that there is a theme behind the music. It's not just random noises. So I'm just curious, like, at what point do you create the theme, or does it just develop with the music? Um, do you just have eureka moments?
Sometimes there's eureka moments, but very often I just kind of like either start improvising on the piano or just like start placing stuff in the piano roll that I think sounds good. And then like once I have a rough idea down, then it'll make me feel something or I'll have an idea in my head that I can build off of what I've already done, and then I'll just build it off of that feeling. So it kind of just as I go along. But there are some very rare instances, like in hold on, let me check what it's called. In songs like Inferno or
Hmm.
Don't Leave Please or King of the Burning City, those kinds of songs. I actually had an idea in my head that I wanted to do before I started making it. So it's like it can be either one.
Okay. So I guess outside of FL Studio, you play the piano then?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
Do you
not
play
very
any?
good at it, but
Do you play any other instruments?
nope.
Okay. I tried learning the piano. I can play like a little bit of what is it? Megalovania when I was in my Undertale phase. um,
Megalovania.
but that yeah,
Yeah,
I have very little music talent, so it never came naturally to me.
I see.
Um, so this might not be necessarily the most relevant to you, given that it sounds like you grew up around music. But was there any skills that like you didn't think would help you with making music, but it did end up doing so?
That's a really good question, actually.
Ooh, I'm
Let
doing
me
great as an
think.
interviewer.
Let me think. Wow. Well, I didn't, like start out like really good at music. I still wouldn't consider myself like, I'd consider myself decent enough right now because, I'm kind of surrounded by people who are like cracked as hell at making music. And it's like I guess earlier on I I I made some pretty terrible stuff, and I think one of the things that I didn't think would help a lot but actually did was just listening to more music in general and kind of like you make more than what you think you can, or like experimenting out of your general genre a lot really helps grow your skill set even if you're not primarily making that genre. So like even if I making like primarily orchestral or stuff with like pianos and violins, I would still like make an occasional like boom bap hip hop beat for some odd reason, and it helps to grow your skill set, I'd say.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of times that you, in the closed captions, say something along the lines of, "Oh, I want to try doing so and so next week." and then I get to see that video that encapsulates that. I remember the last episode you posted. That was the Tree of Life. I think that's the name of it. You said you
Yeah.
wanted to try the
Yeah.
electric guitar again, which I do remember you saying in the episode or the music with the electric guitar. You said that you weren't that into it. So what
Yeah.
sparked the change?
Well, there's
Getting
I
fact
met a
checked.
guy. I met a guy, and he makes a kind of like rock, like My Chemical Romance type. He makes that kind of music, and it's very electric guitar heavy. And I heard he showed me his music, and I was like, "Damn, this is so fire." And then I was listening to some other music like the other day, and it was just like full of electric guitar. And then now one of my other music acquaintances, they also posted with electric guitar in their video like last week, and I'm like, "Ugh, now I gotta do it." So
So interesting how it seems like it's all about inspiration for this
yeah,
type of
yeah,
music making, I guess.
it kind of is. I mean, I personally, I don't really think I have like a very distinct style yet. I feel like it's growing into a sort of style around this point, but right now I wouldn't say it's very distinct in of itself. It just kind of falls into the area of like orchestral, or like I guess some people would say neoclassical, but I wouldn't particularly call it that. Spotify does though, so whatever.
Okay. Yeah, at least I personally would say that there's a lot of orchestral, but given how much you're like experimenting with new things, it definitely would be hard to just define it as one genre.
Yeah, Mongopsy core.
Um, on the contrary of what skills go into music making, how does music making affect the rest of your life?
It actually does quite a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I noticed that or at least when I started making music, like very early on, it kind of didn't affect anything else all that much. But like the more I put my time into it, or I guess like especially in these past few months, like the more it just becomes like all I think about. I'm not gonna lie. It's just like I can't go like a single waking moment without thinking of what am I gonna post next week? I'm not gonna lie. Or like what do I want to experiment with next time? Or like I kind of want to play the piano right now. Or so it kind of just like even a daily conversation. If there's like a song on in the background at a restaurant, or if I'm just talking to someone and I hear them say anything remotely close to a music term, that's just where my mind immediately goes.
That's so interesting. It's literally plaguing you.
It is.
For this next question, I'm gonna share my screen real quick.
Let's see. Oh,
So
this.
for reference, I just kind of pulled a random one, but I kind of wanted to ask about this at the top,
Oh, that.
because I did also watch your stream, and
Mhm.
you mentioned a mixer. Is that what this is?
No, actually, that's different. A
Okay.
mixer. Hold on, I'll pull up a photo of one right now and send it to you. Because if I open FL Studio right now, I think my computer would like kill itself. But have you ever seen an image of like the inside of like a studio?
Um, I guess not more than just like very quick glances in a TV show or something.
Well, it's this thing. It's a
Okay.
it's got like a it's kind of used to control volume, and you can like route certain sounds and instruments that you have into it to kind of like, in simple terms, you kind of like edit this sound to be as you want. You can like just mess with specific parts of the song with
Okay.
it.
Then, back to the YouTube video that I have up here. What do these lines, like, what information do these lines tell you?
That's a good question. It's kind of hard to explain if you don't like kind of know a few things about music in general, but they each tell you like different things. I feel like the far left, that like bar,
Hmm.
that's probably something you could get just by like looking at it if you want to take a guess real quick.
Uh, it's very small, but I'm guessing, like, well, you have decibels over here. So I would assume this isn't also decibels or, like, just about noise level.
It is about noise level.
Okay,
It's
it
just
is about
basically
noise
just
level.
telling you how loud the sound is.
Okay.
It's called it's a meter, basically just a volume bar, and then like the thing at the far right, that like spectrum thing,
Hmm.
basically just shows you each of the frequencies playing at like a certain time. So like it's kind of hard to explain. I wouldn't know how to explain it. And then like a thing in the center with like the two lines, and it's like a squiggly. That'd be like the waveform, or I don't know.
Okay.
It's kind of hard for me to explain.
No, that's fine. I still appreciate it. But basically, this is useful for, like, the fine tuning of the music then?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Gives
Uh,
you a very good idea of what you're actually doing.
and so going in the future, like, is this something that you want to make into, like, your future, your work? Is this maybe something you want to, like, pivot off to? Like, where would you want to be, I guess, 10 years from now?
Oh, I'd want to be like a full-fledged musician. I want to make music my life, I think. Like, if I had the opportunity to, I would definitely make this my job. Like, I mean, it's my passion, so
Hmm.
I guess it's been my dream even ever since I was, very small.
And so you would want to just keep with the YouTube? You wouldn't want to make music for, like, any specific thing or anything?
I would, I mean, honestly, as long as it's music, I'll, whatever. Like I'll like score a game or like any movie project or I don't know, indie show or whatever. I mean, as long as I get to make music and I'm fine with anything.
Okay. Um, you kind of went over this earlier, but is there anything that specifically inspires you? Is there anywhere you go when you feel like you're lacking inspiration, you go to?
My Spotify playlist. I mean, yeah. I I mean, for inspiration, for music, I mean, where else are you gonna go but other music? I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes it'll be like general ideas that you're feeling at the moment that you'll take inspiration from. Like, if you're feeling like hopeless or something, you'll just make a song while you're feeling hopeless, and then somehow it always ends up turning out that way. Or, I guess, just like the feelings you feel, you can put that into the music and use that as your inspiration if you're feeling like there's nothing else.
It is very interesting how music can make you feel certain emotions. And maybe it can feel like there's a story attached to it, especially with, like, how you put titles on some of your music, that relates to that. But it's like it really does encapsulate a feeling a lot of times, which is such a weird sensation.
Yeah. I try my best
Oh
to
yeah.
make it feel like something or like encapsulate a certain idea. But I mean, if you're saying it, I must have done a good job.
Oh yeah, no. All your music, they all sound amazing. I really can't say that enough. It
Thank you.
To be totally
Thank you.
honest, when I was, like, making this YouTube channel, I always kind of wanted to do passion. I didn't really know what direction I wanted to go to, and then I just coincidentally found your channel that's like, wow, this is perfect.
That's it's funny. I'm glad.
And so, do you have any tips for people who are wanting to do what you do or is inspired by you?
Inspired by me. Wow. Honestly, tips for people who are, newer to music, I would say. Maybe try to pick up. I don't think it's vital, but it would be pretty useful, especially if you're a beginner in music to pick up an instrument. I don't think it really matters what it is, but I think it gives you a better musical intuition, and it's easier to come up with ideas and let them flow if you have like just something you can pick up and start playing. I think it also helps you develop your style a lot better, and it just helps you progress quicker. And I think don't focus on trying to find a style too much in the beginning because I feel like it kind of just hinders your ability to experiment and try new things. So I think just like broaden your range before trying to hone in on something.
Okay, makes sense, but as someone who isn't musically talented, wouldn't have thought of that.
I mean, I wasn't very musically talented either.
Yeah, says the one with the insane music on said music channel.
All right.
And so, do you have a message for your fans?
A message for my fans. Thank you. I really can't thank you enough. I feel like I wouldn't be in the place I am right now, or like emotionally, or like I guess I probably wouldn't be the person I am right now I was if it wasn't for their support. So I thank them for that, even if maybe on paper it doesn't look like a lot. It means like the world to me, honestly, just to have people tune in. So, I mean, that's the first thing I'd love to say to them. And I do try to take that opportunity, and like in comments, or sometimes people will send me emails, I'll like reply, just trying to truly express the gratefulness I feel.
That's very lovely.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then this is going to be my last question, but in my opinion, the most important. Are you happy?
I'm very happy, I would say. I've probably never been this happy in my life just to have people really truly enjoy my art. It's just because it's been such a big part of, or become such a big part of who I am. And I think has helped me grow and meet so many different people and, grow in different ways as a person. I'm pretty happy with what I have now, I would say.
All right. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to interview you.
Thank you for the opportunity to, be interviewed.
Thank you for watching, everybody. Please follow Mongopsy. His music is amazing. I cannot express this enough. I listened to the whole playlist, and not one moment did I feel like any of it was boring. Please do follow his music, and please listen to it. It is so amazing. Thank you.